this just proves it. The twins are getting smarter. Well, Roughnut's getting smarter.
Oh, you have no proof.
Really? Here.
She didn't let us answer.
That's what they call a rhetorical question.
Please, like that's even a thing. And you don't know what it means.
A rhetorical question is one asked solely to produce an effect or to make an assertion, not to elicit a reply. Bam!
Ah.
Told you so.
Alright, we are back again with episode 9 of Race to the Edge, Edge of Disaster, Part 1.
Another two-parter, probably. I was kind of conflicted, like, my first impression on this, but well, enough of first impression. What's your summary, Mr. Drumroll?
Alright, summary is that the dragon hunters are on their way to the edge for the dragon eye. Snot Loud, Hiccup, and Fish Legs go to rescue Trader Johann because he's in trouble. Big shocker. And Astrid is left with the twins to help fortify the defenses on the islands, and they don't get along.
Big shocker.
Fish Legs is captured by the dragons, and now Snot Loud, Hiccup, and Johann, surprisingly, are trying to rescue him.
Surprise? Well, I don't see how often Fish Leg is captured, but...
No, surprisingly, Johann is throwing himself into the mix.
Yeah.
Roughnut gets captured by the hunters.
That's a new one.
No, it's not that. It's what she does to Dagger, which is make it miserable. And
yes,
and pretty much we end on a cliffhanger where it's going to be, well, war. It's going to be battle.
Raise your arms, my brothers! Raise your axes!
Vikings! Tonight, we dine in hell!
Valhalla!
Oh, is the dog out there barking at the mailman?
I'm guessing he's barking at us. We're getting a little bit rowdy over here. But, now that we have our summary out of the way, pros and cons. I have cons of this, because, if I had to be honest, we had a discussion a while back, and it's more or less to do with preference, and there's some people in America here who want plot. No, there are more plot people who want to know what's going to go on.
In movies, Americans, our movies, we prefer to focus more on plot. And some in other countries, they actually prefer their characters more than that.
And I'm more of the mindset, I want that Egyptian thing,
the balance.
Yes, I want character, but there is also a plot. Because otherwise, to give you a demonstration of when I have to watch an anime for the character, be Mushishi.
Okay.
Because that's mostly just Ginkgo. And I can't watch Ginkgo in a binge. I have to take my time with that. Where when you watch something for a plot, you can binge right through it because you're in a rush to know what's going to go next. Where character, you don't get that sense of adrenaline because there's no plot.
Right. Yeah, but I'd have to contend that we did see that in this episode. I mean, we're seeing Astrid we see Astrid kind of feeling low after the burn that she got from Roughnut.
Okay, hold on. Let me apply that ointment here.
Yep. It was a 3rd-degree burn.
Yeah, very bad one.
Yeah, Roughnut pretty much going on a tirade that Astrid has no respect for Snot Loud or Fish Legs and definitely not the twins. The only person she respects is Hiccup.
And that's really true.
Yeah, and when she was called out for that, she
couldn't even say it. She was right. she was like, she didn't want to deny it, but she couldn't really confirm it.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
And that is a great sign of character right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this episode's premise, but this would have been better if had it just been dealt with earlier in the series, or even the earlier part of. No, this is season 3, and we're on episode 9.
Yeah,
and this is technically 19.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been something done way beginning.
Okay.
So, the later episodes should be more of the plot. That's where I come from.
Okay. Well, I'm just kind of glad that, better late than never, that we're kind of seeing some interaction between Astrid and the twins.
That's kind of a rare one, actually.
It
That
is.
hasn't been done, I don't believe.
No, it really hasn't. It's kind of refreshing to see how they're going to interact with each other, and it's at this point we kind of realize that Astrid and the twins are like oil and water. They don't mix well. Astrid does. That dog.
Let me get that dragon arrow thingy and hit the dog to put it to sleep.
Astrid is more strategic. She likes to plan things down to the smallest detail. The twins are more impulsive, fly by the seat of their pants, and go with the flow, that kind of thing. So we got strategy versus impulse.
Well, it's not so much as impulse as more as trickery, deceiving. And that's what they're best known for. But Astrid is more brute force.
Yeah.
Where they are... It's like saying, do you want to go through that front door with guns a-blazing, or do you want to sneak behind?
So it's also like brains versus brawn, even though the fact that
The twins aren't supposed to be the brains.
No.
But the point is, we mentioned that they're street smart, not book smart. And they know what they're doing. So the fact, let me give you a demonstration. You know D-Day? World War II?
Yeah.
You know what the Germans were focused on? General Patton and his inflatable army.
Okay.
Inflatable army. They thought that was a real army.
Uh-huh.
What do you think Tough Nut's trying to do?
The same thing?
Yes. And I called that once he said, I want to set up these dummies.
I'm going to have to start watching Patton now. Oh boy, those dogs are getting...
Damn, that mailman must be running for his life. Stop chasing me!
Okay.
Hey, stop.
Wow.
Excellent timing. Anyways, but yeah, so Tough Nut is more or less thinking of that General Patton, where the Germans were so focused on Patton because he's the one they were scared of. Mm-hmm. So they were focusing on him, not realizing that he was just a decoy.
Okay.
But that's enough history lessons.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch Patton now. Alright. So I'm kind of mixed with this episode. It did feel like it dragged on a little bit too long, but there were some good moments. I am kind of glad that they're still giving themselves room for some character development, as well as we're seeing some new chemistry.
And Riker submitted himself as a badass villain, honestly, with the way it ended. Like, what was that quote?
I don't...
Something about death? But he also proves himself to be smart. Like, he's not... Well, Alvin is smart, and Dagger is just... Dagger.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how Dagger's smart, because considering how he found Dragon's Edge, though that could have been... That's a goof all of itself. But the fact that Riker is cautious and yet calculating, that's a scary thing to see in a villain.
So, really, I got nothing.
I got nothing here. So.
Yep, get out the stop sign. Alright. We will see you next time. We'll see you next time. Shut up. See you next time in Edge of Disaster Part 2. See you next time.